on the surface, it might seem like a really odd concept that we could be anything other than who you are. But from the time you can talk, you're being programmed to fit in. You find yourself conforming in order to please the people you love and those who love you. But sometimes that means you have to suppress what you know is the real person inside. And it's a shame, because the relationship you have with yourself is the most important relationship you will ever have. And without an important relationship with yourself, it's practically impossible to have healthy relationships with anybody else. So it's time for you to be reunited with yourself, that person that you haven't seen in a long while. So I've got 5 ideas here to help you rediscover the real you. And the first one is quiet the noise in your head. And you know those voices really well, the ones that are constantly nagging you to do the washing, talk to the teacher, pay the bills, take the dog to the vet, and just generally keep everyone happy. And with all that noise going on, it will be impossible for you to hear anything above that. So this must be the first step. And you do that by setting up systems, simplifying things, and establishing enough other things in your life to allow you to operate from a position of abundance instead of lacking in it. And practice thinking about yourself in healthy ways. In order to do that, you must first believe that you are valuable and that your real self has something to offer the world. And since we talk to yourself more than everyone else in your life combined, so that's a lot of self-talk, it's up to you to establish the healthy communication in your thinking. So consciously listen to how you talk to yourself. Write down the unhealthy things that you say and then challenge them and then replace them with facts. So I'm going to give you an example now. Self-talk you might hear is, you never do anything right. So you challenge that with, of course I do things right. I did this right, I did that right. This time I just made a mistake, I'll learn from it and I'll have better success with it next time. And then you need to listen to your heart. And this one seems simple and easy enough. But by the time we're adults, most of us have stopped listening to our hearts and only go with our heads. So it's important that these two must reconnect and work together in order to find your real self. And it is so easy to become accustomed to thinking about your feelings instead of really feeling them for what they are. So instead of asking yourself what you think about something, ask why it is important. So it's equally important not to get hung up on a specific goals. So having goals are fantastic, and I'll always say that. However, what we're really after is a feeling, respect or love or appreciation, as opposed to material things like a car or a new sofa. So we need to keep in mind the feelings and be willing to adjust the method you use to be able to achieve your goals. So you need to determine not just your goals, but how it satisfies you and how you really are as a person. And then that mask will come off and your real self will come shining through. The one person you can know and love is you. And that person is waiting for you to take the time to listen and understand and accept. And when you accept your real self again, you'll find you'll make smarter choices, and those choices will stick with you in life because they actually fit who you are as a person. And after all, that's all we are really looking for, isn't it? Thank you for listening.